Hi, good evening. Thanks for joining us in today's live broadcast. It's been a while. That is about 2 months now. We have not come to live broadcast. Thanks for joining us. This is 5 o'clock Nigerian time. Today is Monday, the 21st day of April 2025. Thanks for joining us. So today we have a lot of issue and insecurity related talks to discuss. And I want to start by letting you know that I am not a religious slave. I am not a political slave. I am an independent mind who can think for himself, who can reason for himself, who can also make decisions for himself. A lot of people have not been able to emancipate themselves from religious slavery, from political slavery, and even from poverty mentality, in the sense that a lot of people know what they're supposed to do, what they ought to do, but because of they are thinking about where their daily food will come from, they compromise their integrity, and so on and so forth. So today, if what attracted you to this video is about the thumbnail, which states that Nigeria has been mapped out for total destruction, you are not on a wrong video, you are on the right video, and I am going to prove it to you why Nigeria has been mapped out for total destruction. I'm going to lay down to you on this live broadcast what has been going on this period and what is about to come, in this, should I say, in this country called Nigeria. All right, no problem. And as usual, if you want to join me in this conversation, there is a link there you can use to join me in live, or if you decide to join through a phone call, there is a WhatsApp number there. I think it's only WhatsApp call that we do accept. So make sure you don't call a normal call. You can join us through WhatsApp call there. So as I said before, we have a lot of issues to discuss. We are still going to talk about the issue of the sponsors of insecurity and why allegedly there is a report now that some northern politicians have pumped billions of naira on insecurity to destabilize the administration of Tinubu. But that is not just the purpose. That one is to grab power, okay? But there is a purpose for the insecurity that is ravaging the country. So these are the issues I want us to discuss today. So stay with me as we go into it. But you don't know what tomorrow brings. Still this crazy world. People dying like flies every day. You read about it in the news, but you don't believe it. You wouldn't know about it. And then man in the lamp black coat knocks on your door. Cause Wednesday's meeting, I swear All right, here we come. Let us start from here. Yesterday, my attention was drawn to the Channels television politics with Seun Okebanloye, and there was somebody that came to dispute what T.Y. Danjuma said about the self-defense, that people should go out to defend themselves. So there was a guy that came to Channels television yesterday, and he called himself a security expert. Listen, He said he's a security expert, that it's not right for people to go out there to defend themselves because there is a war in Nigeria, because Nigeria is insecurity ravaged country, that people should not defend themselves. And I was furious before Seun Okinbandoye came to my rescue, because I was thinking like, what is wrong with Seun? Don't you have a question to ask this man? Now, that is where I want us to start with. Now, I want you to pay attention and listen to this question Seun asked this man. And that is where we are going to start from. Okay?
So let's be up straight and clear in this conversation. I've had a series of conversations over the span of my career on security in this country. And sometimes it does sound to me like I'm asking the same question over the different governments that have run the affairs of this country, because it looks to me that the problem are just recurring, and it sounds like deja vu, because you'll be wondering. I discussed this about 16 years ago, 14 years ago, 13 years, 10 years ago, and they keep repeating themselves. But let's be straight with Nigerians tonight. Where are these people being for? Where is the funding of these guys coming from? Are these politically funded? Because people being killed, and where are these weapons? They say some of them are herders. They say some of them are this and that. Where do they have the capacity to buy this weaponry? And they are inflicting pain on innocent Nigerians every day. Can we just be straight with Nigerians? Let's know where the problems are. Who are those funding these terrorists?
All right. I think I am quick to cut the video out, okay? Now, if any one of you can answer this question, we'll start a conversation, okay? If anybody can answer me this question in Nigeria, we will start a conversation. Now, Seun Okinbandoye is asking the security expert that is saying that self-defense is not the order of the day. Now, the question is, Seun is saying that for 16 years I have been on Channels Television, and I have been talking about the issue of insecurity. Today we talk of insecurity. Tomorrow we talk of insecurity. Who are the sponsors of these people? Simple question. Who are the sponsors of these people? It's just a simple question. So from the answer, if anybody want to, talk with me about the issue of insecurity, if anyone want to talk with me about anything at all, this should be the beginning of the conversation. You should be able to tell me who is sponsoring the insecurity, who is buying the new AK-47 they are using, who is buying the bombs they are using, who is buying the sniper they are using, who is buying drones for them. That is what Seun Okinbandoye asks this man. If you said Nigerians should not defend themselves, okay, for the best reason known to you, we are not disputing the fact, okay, no problem. But who is sponsoring all these people? Who is buying their gun? Okay? So if you know who is doing that, we start conversation from there. That is just a simple question. And the guy goofed. The guy said, oh, I am confused. And that is why... Anyway, it's important we start from here, because I want to let you know that the officials of the federal government of Nigeria are responsible for this security. I can say it 1,000 times a day because I have the proof of what I'm saying. I know what I'm talking about, okay? And if you are not the kind of Nigerians that always go to social media to look at the nyash and breast, you will be able to understand through, the revelations and the confessions of the security operatives, both the serving and the retired ones, like D.Y. Danjuma, like Kunde Olawumi, and the rest of them, who has come to tell you that even when they made arrest, the people they arrested told them that their sponsors are in the Aso Rock, their sponsors are in the Senate, their sponsors are, some of them are governors. And the question here now is, if Nigerian politicians are sponsoring insecurity against their people, what is the hope of the common man? And that is where we come to conclude that Nigeria has been mapped out for total destruction. Now, this destruction of Nigeria is in two phases. One phase, it is for the good of people who really want to Islamize Nigeria, who really want to grab land and sack people who is the original owners of the land. Okay, it is for their own good. That is what they want. It is to their own favor. But the destruction of this entity is for the people who were born and brought up, your ancestral land. This is a very serious problem, okay? It's a very serious problem that, as of the time of speaking with you, there is a report that allegedly revealed that the northern governors, most of them, and some northern politicians, they have released money to make sure that insecurity will increase to destabilize the administration of Tinubu, just like what they did to Jonathan. But this is not the sole purpose of all this insecurity, okay? This is not the sole purpose. Now, they know what is going on. They know the wings. It's all about giving them money to do more things that they are doing. Okay, and they are waiting for them in so many agencies. If they arrest you, they know how to facilitate your release and so on and so forth. These are the things that have been going on in Nigeria, and no one is talking about it. No one is talking about it. And in the other day, I was watching the old video, same on this channel's television, where this Bauchi governor, Bala Mohammed, when he came to the national television to tell people that they are the ones bringing all these Fulanis, foreigners from outside the country into Nigeria. That Fulani don't have a home of his own. That Fulani, any country they find themselves, they are the citizens of that country. Can you imagine what someone is saying on the, on the national television? Anyway, and that is apart. Now, I really want us to look into something because it's been up to 5 years now, getting to 5 years. Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya. He was brought into Nigeria. And ever since then, they have been trying an error. There is no conviction. Everything is not just moving. And people know the reason why. Why? Because they want to keep this man there. Not because he's guilty. They want to make sure that this man, if he is released, he has the capacity to truncate what we're doing, to truncate all our ideology, all our plans. This one particular person will be able to stop it. So let us keep him there. And today, for those of you who don't still understand the Nnamdi Kanu, I want to let you know something. Very important something I want to let you know. Just take a listen. We are going to analyze this video.
Self-defense is a constitutional right. Self-determination is not a crime.
Now, this video you're about to watch is the live broadcast Nnamdi Kanu made, if I'm not mistaken, before he was kidnapped from Kenya. This video will reveal to you the intention of Nnamdi Kanu. This video is going to reveal to you the agenda, what Nnamdi Kanu had in mind. If you listen to this video, you understand that Nnamdi Kanu meant well for his people. And everything he said is the same thing we are clamoring for today now. Everybody go and defend yourself, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, just take a listen. I'm coming to analyze this video.
Self-defense is a constitutional right. Self-determination is not a crime, but a right under the laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and customary international law. Therefore, I make no apologies for pursuing Biafra relentlessly and determinedly. It can never stop. Those who underestimate our resolve do so at their own peril. As I've said before, we are not alive, we are dead already. When you see men, you will understand how determined we are. But there is one thing we have resolved to do. From today onwards, the death of every Biafran will be avenged. If you kill a Biafran, you will be killed. No matter who you are, we will keep pursuing you until you die. You have no peace and you have no rest. I'm saying it on video that the whole world may understand. In 1966, the world kept quiet as Biafrans were slaughtered in their numbers, 300,000 in the north. 67 to 70, over 3.5 million people were killed. Nobody stood trial for it. Rwanda lost less than 100,000 people. ICC and international courts were convened to try those
who were responsible, or should I say, those who were culpable. The same thing in Liberia. But because you killed us between 66 and 1970 and nothing happened, and from 1945 to 1966 and nothing happened, that was the reason, or should I say, that is the reason why the Fulanis will keep coming to kill us on a daily basis. Right now, from this day onwards, if you kill us, we are going to kill you. The men are ready. They have come to defend Biafra land, not to separate from Nigeria, no. We are going to accomplish that via a referendum. But if you come to our villages now to rape our mothers or abduct our sisters, you will die in the process. Any governor found aiding any of these people or giving our land to Fulani Janjaweed will be in trouble with us. Let me make one thing abundantly clear to all of you listening. We have resolved to die for what we believe in. And our belief is simple, very, very simple, that we are going to defend the land of Biafra with all our might. Not in pursuit of secession, as the idiots would say, but in pursuit of the defense of our land so that our mothers can go to the farm without the risk of being raped and torn to pieces. Some of you saw what happened at Uli. How a very beautiful young Biafran lady went to the farm and never came back. She was not only raped, her body was mutilated, cut into pieces and strewn all across her farmland. None of you did anything. Anambra State governor did nothing. Instead, he went along to appoint the same people that committed such heinous crime against the land itself into his cabinet. These are the idiots we are having to contend with in the land of Biafra. And we are saying enough is enough. If you're part of this very conspiracy to emasculate the children of God, to destroy Biafra land, then you are grossly mistaken. I know that the Fulani Janjaweed are not highly educated, they are not polished, they are not discerning, they cannot reason very well. Let me make this very, very clear. The Eastern Security Network is what it is. An organized vigilante outfit, rather than restricting the activities of the defense of our land to maybe Enugu State or Delta State or even Bayelsa State, for instance. We have resolved to defend the entirety of Biafran territory. Allow me to repeat, because some of you are not educated enough to understand what we are saying. I am addressing this to the Fulani Janjaweed. Allow me to repeat. The Eastern Security Network is there to safeguard our land, to stop Fulani terrorists from Mali, from Gambia, from coming into our land to kill us. Our mothers must return to their farms, and our daughters must be able to move about very, very freely. The only way out of the mess people are in Nigeria is that people should stop talking and doing the work necessary to free everybody from this Fulani-inspired bondage. Today, people died, or should I say a lawmaker was killed in Yoruba land. This same day, today, in Benue State, 4 people were killed. Even in Katsina, young boys were abducted, and girls, as a matter of fact, from the dormitories.
All right, I think I have to call this video here because I want to establish a point. A lot of people do hear about Nnamdi Kanu, they don't know what he stands for. A lot of people do hear about Nnamdi Kanu, hear about ipob, hear about Biafra agitation. They don't know the genesis of what triggers all these things. And as I speak to you, everybody now from across the country, Nigeria, is talking about self-defense. The DSS is asking you to defend yourself. The military, they are asking you to defend yourself. Every governor is telling people, defend yourself. And this is the reason why this noble man was kidnapped. This is the reason why the loss of hate was, leveled against him. He was hated for what he stands for. He was hated for the truth he speaks. And I want to let you know today that there is nothing Nnamdi Kanu said today that we are not saying. And everybody today now is saying something that, that I like so much. Everybody is saying if Fulani terrorists come into our place, they will not go free. We will kill them. And of which people are doing it. They are killing them. All right, tell me, why is it that the federal government of Nigeria now took interest to hold Nnamdi Kanu, whereas this is what everybody is crying for today? I mean everybody in total, from the north to the south, east to west, everywhere, nowhere is safe. And everybody now is crying for savior. Even people who thought that Nnamdi Kanu, he want to divide Nigeria, many people are even praying for the security of their lives. They are praying, even though this country want to divide into 100, let it divide as far as we have the security of our lives. How can you tell me that someone like Gowon in his old age woke up one morning to hear that in his village that even 8 years old, 6 years old, 3 years old were butchered, murdered in their sleep? How could it be? How could it be that in this 2025, in this late 21st century of our lives, we are seeing that a country that called themselves a sovereign nation, the politicians there are sponsoring insecurity against their people for the sole purpose of Islamization? No, this is absolutely clear to people. A lot of people don't understand where all these agitations, where these issues are coming from. Tell me, why would someone leave your country, a politician pay billions to bring them into this country? Why? Because they want to destabilize everywhere, and they want a nation they will call this is a Sharia nation. And ever since that time till now, the signs have been so clear, from the bill they sponsor in the House of Representatives to remove the clause personal from the Sharia law in Nigerian constitution, so that me and you will fall under Sharia. They made it clear. The one they did recently now is to make sure that if you have Islamic certificate that is equivalent to secondary school, you have a Sharia certificate that is equivalent to secondary school, you can go and do nothing without NECO, without WAEC, without JAM. Is that so? We are living in bondage. And now, as I told you earlier, that Nigeria has been mapped out for destruction. How could it be? This is a report. It's an alleged report, okay? I know what I'm talking about, okay? It's an alleged report. Take it as you hear it from me, but I know what I'm talking about. That some northern politicians have amassed billions given to the sponsors of all these Fulani terrorists, Boko Haram, ISWAP, Mahmuda, to destabilize Tinubu's administration, like what they did to Jonathan, so that they can take power and complete everything about Islamization. This was information they told me. I have not verified about it, but use your brain to understand what you are hearing, okay? All right. Thanks, everyone, for joining me. If you are just joining me, thank you. And as usual, we have a public conversation platform here where you can call in to share with us or to discuss with us this important, issue. You can call us through WhatsApp call only and let us know what you think about that. And not only that, you can also, join us through StreamYard link here and let us know what you think about this. Now, before, I used to hear about insecurity in Borno State. Boko Haram, like a movie. I used to see it in the television, about 10 years ago. I never knew in my lifetime that my people will take a machine or basket or truck, you go to farm, and someone will kidnap you in farm. In our community, I never thought of that. I never believed such a thing could happen in my lifetime. I never believed that such a thing could happen in my lifetime. That at a time, like a can land in Delta State, that people will go to farm and never return back. I never believed that. And I'm going to say that this thing took people unaware because people never believed what Nnamdi Kanu was saying before. Nnamdi Kanu warned about all these things. He warned about everything we are seeing today. It's a pity All right, let's go to WhatsApp and start receiving calls. People have been calling. Let's see what people think about this situation. Hello. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Kocha. Good morning. Good afternoon from here.
It's 5:24 Nigerian time over here. Good evening, sir. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, Mr. Kocha, it's me, Bosco, calling from Georgia.
Mr. Bosco from Georgia. You know, it has been long. I've not been doing live session. Thank you for really coming in.
Yes, I was surprised when I saw Kocha. When I saw him, I'm like, oh, really? This guy's on live. Okay, let me log in right away.
Thank you so much for joining us, sir.
Yes, sir. How you been?
We are fine. We are fine. Just that, as you can see, the topic of the discussion today, that Nigeria is a country that has been marked for total destruction because the politicians are bent in sponsoring insecurity against our people for the sole purpose of Islamization.
Yes. Anyway, Coach, I'm not even going to take a lot of your time. I'm just going to, spill it just right quick. You see, I kind of like what is really going on in Nigeria today.
You like it?
Yeah, I said, I always use this phrase when I call in a live program. I said,
okay,
the more things are happening, the more these kind of things are happening, the closer it gets to the total disintegration of that contraction. That is why I like it. And I like it because, you know why? All those people that hated Nnamdi Kanu in time past, even they referred to me. I was listening to one of the this you posted. He was like, yes, Nnamdi Kanu said something in regards to this before. But the only thing he said I did not like, but
his approach.
He said his approach, and then he said also his method. And I said to myself, what are you talking about? His approach and his method. His approach and his method is because Nigerians are deaf and dumb. That's why he uses the same. That's why he uses the same that method. That method. Listen, it don't really matter the method he is using. The most important thing is what this man saying. Is it the truth or is it not the truth?
That is what I'm after. That is what I'm after.
So, yeah, you should not even worry about his method. That's the way he chose to, to carry his agitation. Because the way Nigeria is, is being constituted or whatever, they need an iron hand so that they can listen, so that they can pay attention to what is going on in the environment. So now I'm very, very happy and glad that at the end of all of this, that everything this man has said has come true. Is beginning to happen. So why are you holding him in the detention like you asked? They are holding him because you know what? They don't want, the shame on them to just let him go is what they are contemplating. How do we let this man know? How do we let this man go after we have really messed up and fucked up? How do we let this man go? Knowing that, okay, you know what? We actually are at fault. How do we let this man go? If we let this man go, this man is going to sue the hell out of us. How do we handle this situation? These are the things they're putting in place. Because Nnamdi Kanu has been wearing one shirt, this thing for the past how many months? How many years? So these are the things they are constantly be like, oh my God, we're really screwed up. If this man comes out now, he's going to sue us, he's going to sue the Britain. So many things that they are contemplating that is making them to be very scared of Nnamdi Kanu. But they have no option. Why? Because they must let him go. Because the man is innocent. He is totally innocent. So my dear brother, what you're saying is the truth. If Nigerians are people who are like they are smart or sensible, what they would have done is this. I think on Thursday the 24th, it's going to be in court. I expect them to float that place and say, "You guys must let this man go. This man is innocent. Everything he has said has come to pass." This man wanted the betterment of everybody, not just for the Biafrans. And he said it categorically that listen,
exactly.
What I'm asking for is a self-determination, and also it's going to be It's going to be through referendum. It's going to be through referendum.
Yeah.
So that when everybody will have the right. Everybody will have the right to determine if they want to be part of Nigeria or not.
Exactly.
These are the things he said. This is what he said is the right thing. He didn't say anything that was wrong. So my brother Okocha, what I'm just trying to say is, what you're doing is right. Please try and keep opening the eyes of this. Try and keep opening the eyes of our people for them to understand that releasing Nnamdi Kanu is for the betterment of all of us. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate Mr. Bosco. Thank you. All right. But you don't All right, let's have this caller as well. Hello? Hello? Are you there? Okay, we lost that caller. Don't forget that you can also join us with the StreamYard link over here. Then we have a guest here. Let us add him to the live section here. But before that, let's have this caller as well. Hello. Oh, the place is noisy and we can't hear him. It's all right. All right, Mr. Rasmus. Good evening and thanks for joining us. Can you hear us?
Yeah, good evening, my brother. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us. I think if you don't mind, may we see your face? Can you turn on your camera? I don't know, but for security reasons, if you don't want, we don't force people to do that. Seems you have a network problem. We can't hear you well.
Yeah.
No, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. Yeah, it's better he leave to fix his network well, because I was not hearing him clearly. All right. We'll go back to WhatsApp call to start receiving some calls. But before that, all right, let's have this. Hello? Hello? Please, if you want to call, be mindful of your call, okay? Always pay attention. Some persons we call, just pick the call. They don't know that I've called. Anyway, now, as I was saying, the issue with what people don't know, this issue of Nnamdi Kanu started happening 10 years ago, 11 years ago. A lot of people don't know the truth. They don't know the truth about the detention of Nnamdi Kanu. Now, when this new judge Omotosho took Nnamdi Kanu case after they have ousted Nyako, he said something, said that he was so years when he was detained, and look at after 10 years, that is enough for someone to be angry. Just stay with me. We have a lot of things to discuss. Let's go back to receiving WhatsApp calls. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, good evening and thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you very much, Okucha. This is Kendra.
Okay.
Thank God, finally you did live today. I've been watching your videos a lot. In fact, I think I can say, apart from sometimes Arise, you are the only Nigerian blogger that I actually even watched their video right now. Because you hit the main, you say it the way it is,
Thank you.
See, all
Thank
these things,
so
if you remember me very well, we have been saying this thing time immemorial. You understand? We have been saying this thing time immemorial. It has come to the stage right now, Kocha. I think we need to do more. You are doing a lot, but we need to do more than just this. It's now mobilization to defend our land. Yeah. Because it's getting very, very clear. If we talk from today to tomorrow, as we are talking, they will be buying our people.
Yeah.
You understand? As we are talking, they will be buying our people. Enugu State is almost gone right now. And a lot of people do not understand what is happening, why Enugu State is gone. Remember that Uba, there was no reason why Uba would have won that case of that NYSC, of fraud, of that fraud.
Are you there? Oh my God. The network. I don't really know why it's reconnecting. All right. So the caller was talking about the issue of Pitamba, that he had issue with NYSC, something, that there is no way he could have won the election. Sorry, the case in court. Okay, he called back. Let's start from there. All right, you were saying something.
Yes. I said Okocha, Uba, right?
Yeah.
But that case that he had of forgery, it was a clear case of forgery, right?
Yeah.
Obviously. But suddenly, Supreme Court and everything, Judge, how do you think it was normal? No. It makes people. It made people from the corners full of the people. Now, can you point out any kingmaker from the southeast? We don't have any kingmaker in the southeast. You understand?
Yeah.
We don't have any kingmaker in the southeast. But you think there are no kingmakers of those people that get into power in the southeast? Yes, there are kingmakers. Who are the kingmakers? That's where you see where our problem is coming from. You understand? Where you see Magban, this Fulani health medicine, endorsing Ohanese, that the late Obiozo. You understand? And telling him that they will pass this information to this in whether Sultan or Sokoto or so for approval. You understand? So that is where our problem is coming from. So Uba is even suppressing the news of the killings in his states so that the public will not know. You see the desperation. He's suppressing the buying of people in his own states. So he's a people. So we have to start mobilizing on how to defend ourselves. This man, this is the third time that he has come out to say it again. What's his name?
T.Y. Danjuma, yeah.
This is the third time. And I think he too should do more than that before he dies. He should talk to his men that he knows he have in the military so that they will be supplying his people too. Because that's the only solution. You know, we just need to save our land. That's not the brief thing I just wanted to say. We need to start mobilizing. Everything that needs to be said has been said. You understand? Is there Islamization agenda? 100% yes. Are they going to stop? No. What are you going to do about it? That's the only thing that we need to talk about.
Exactly.
You understand? You talk about whether these people are planning, whether you see the new terrorist group that they just launched.
Yeah,
it's launching, you know, everything is planned.
Exactly. Those ones were sent to Yoruba land from Kwara down to the southwest.
The south. Not just Yoruba land, the south. So I'm coming. I'm coming. Yes. So it's a plan, was a calculated plan. Everything has been completed. Everybody knows it's their role. You understand? The Sultan of Sokoto was sent to try and gaslight social media because right now the only thing that you get news of the buying of people in Nigeria is from the social media. The mainstream media, they have bought the ones they needed to buy. They have suppressed, they have cajoled, and they have using threats, ABC and all to cajole the mainstream media. So the only problem now is the social media that is still blogging about the buying of the people going all over Nigeria. But one thing I have good news. I have one thing, the last thing I want to say to the Fulani terrorists and the people who are sponsoring them in Nigeria. You can, a man in a community, Sanade, you can cook for the entire community. You understand, Kocha?
Yeah.
You can prepare food. You prepare a lot of food and your community will come and eat. But when the entire community cook for one man, you cannot eat it. That's what is going to happen. And I hope the Fulani people, the elites who are sponsoring this narrative, that think that they can Islamize Nigeria, that they think that they can claim indigenous land and take over. I hope they realize on time what is about to happen. Because right now, they have been suppressing the fight going on in the Northwest. The fight going on in the Northwest is between Fulani and Hausas. But they have been covering it. I remember Chief of Army Staff exposed it and said they have been covering it. It's a fight between Hausa and Fulani. I wonder how 5%, they are not up to 7% will fight the whole Nigeria. If we decide to cook for them, they will not be able to eat it. And I hope the elites who are sponsoring this narrative, all those people, Taj Bank, all those people, the directors in the Taj Bank, the directors in the other Islamic Bank, and the Nemeru, I hope they are listening and they know what's about to happen. If they love their tribe, they better tell the terrorism to stop now, because when the entire community cook for one tribe, I don't think they'll be able to finish the food. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. I think before we go to WhatsApp again, there is somebody, Mr. Raphael in-law Mudio, if I'm correct. You can unmute yourself. And if you don't mind, you can on your video and let's see you. But if it is for security reason, we don't force people to on their camera over here. Good evening and thanks for joining us.
Good evening. Good evening to you. Good evening, Mr.
All right.
I've forgotten this one. Okocha Happy Marcel. Yeah. I used to follow you steady. Yeah. I agree to you once again. You are doing well. You are doing well. Keep it up. You see, sir, please, let me just put it this. I'm not here to speak English. I'm here to, to address the full Nigerians. You understand?
Okay.
According to what is going on. So, my take is this. You see the problem where would they get for this country, bro? I want just talk because this will not be grammar matter. You see the problem where would they get? They say, not tribe. You see this tribe why they talk about, like waiting Dele Paroti me talk. He no say not true Nnamdi they talk, but they claim say not like the way Nnamdi they sound. Because their mind there for that one Nigeria. Whereby they know say because even though say they believe on waiting and they talk, but they don't like the tune, they don't like anything where in they talk about or the idea. Them know say waiting in they think about now to make sure they secret that country. Because for being together, it will never work. And they know say not go work. So all these things whether they do so now politics that they play and waiting they pay me pass now this youth of Nigeria, whether you be Agbo youth or Asaba, I'm from Asaba or Delta or anywhere, Bini, you understand? Most especially these Bini boys and all these our Delta boys where they carry cut for head. Might just use this phrase now like example where this music where this boy sing. What did they call him? What did they call this boy? No, not be Idris. There's a boy that sang say if you touch one Bini boy, you touch the full nation. His name something I don't forget his name. Charlie Poppy, something like that. You then touch one Bini boy. For music, now you sing that one, say they touch one Bini boy, you touch the full nation. What of our mothers, our sisters, even some of our youth will be say all these marauders, all these people don't kill, will be say, no, we as an indigenous of Nigerians, we know our state, we know our origin, we will not be foreigners as these people come. Forget 200 years where their forefathers don't stay or the ones where don't stay for north where they form say now then they rule now then get power. This minority those they turn everybody including the south politicians, everybody people will look up to. Bro, I don't know what's in our youth they wait to because you know what they pay me. Some they play politics, some they run and they roll with these politicians. Now make sense say we the voice out. No matter how we take voice out, no matter how we take do and reach, they no go even give us like give us listening ear or even show remorse or say make them look into this matter where would they try exercise. You understand? Like if you check this what do they call him? This very dark man. Very dark man they try, but you know, you need to do more. You know what I say? You need to do more. I know they criticize that guy. They try, whereby say they fight for the for the voiceless. But him man no say all those prison where they go and child's play for when Nnamdi Kanu one day because he no go fit hit the nail on the head because if he try him, either they assassinate him or then go put him for somewhere. And he know all those somewhere they go they come out. You know all those rat things where they know. We not say, but all those ones are just one Nigeria they fight for, they protect the Nigeria interests. And I just feel they look for. I know, but I no go blame them. You don't understand. And now the way he see things, now make they run like that, and I make Nigerians believe on that guy, and that guy still get voice, to make the youth do the needful. But what thing they pay me, they say some youth. They carry they go they kill themselves in the name of all those cultism things. But to organize on themselves and do the needful. You don't understand because all these police will be say that they come, they want the poor body, they say we not get right to harm ourselves, to defend ourselves. Bro, I don't know how many population them be. When I feel all those even the military join them, whether any convoy where they allow me them, whether armored car, they carry what helicopter give them. Bro, when the time reach, Nigerian government, I swear, Even all those politicians, all those governors who they loyal to this minority northern governors or elite where they control them, so they give them fear like opus or them where then they wind up and down. You know, if they don't see the action of the youth, no matter no matter how sophisticated or superior they are, bro, they go succor because we are not united. You know why? Benin they look up to say maybe make data start time or make Igbo start time or make Yoruba start time or make North start time. I don't know what in Nigerians they think about. I don't know, bro. The thing they pay me because every day if I they go through your program and even the ones where I know say this matter no be child's play. Now written play these people they follow to soak that the Quran on that, that for that ocean, that sea. You feel me? Because man, Nnamdi Kanu my leader will be saying me, I don't follow as my teacher. I know what's in that man teach. Even though say Nigeria denied me my education, bro. I learned from that man since 2017 when I begin following. When I enter Europe now 215 October stroke 216 I enter. But since 2017 I begin listening to that man, now I begin know waiting day and waiting life be. Bro, you understand my organ, whatever I try call. But what they pay me now, our youth, our people, they know one. Even could you believe say now, even we, I want to boom one for yourself, but the problem I knew within this struggle, I know name now. If you still come inside there, and but I know when but now we even fight ourselves. You understand? And what you going to pay me most? Now we're still the diaspora. Where we supposed to do the needful, cooperate, no matter anything, no matter any differences. Let's cooperate in the diaspora, whether you just Spain or England or even the UK. We've seen that the barrier, the problem we will get for that Nigeria. Even those who now they make now they practice law, they practice that the system is working, not like Nigeria. So they cannot just prosecute you there or say you are agitating for your
don't
right.
have 1 minute left, brother.
Okay, you understand? Okay, thank you. You understand? So let's come together and do the needful. Because what they pay me be say, if we don't sit down, foot on like they look like this, they talk like this, bro. They speak English for this matter. Bro, we are not English people. Oh. Waiting the happen go still they happen. And they go consume us if we not take action. You understand? Because I believe say that the beast, they feel say now they cannot be the voice. Now they don't teach us. We need to use our head. No matter who you be, whether it be Bini, Agbo, this one, let's come together. Data, let's come together and secure, because if we not do anything we supposed to do now, then we're gonna be child's play. All these places where they happen plateau, all of them will be child's play. Because now turn by turn, if they go round. I rest my case. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, my Asaba brother. Thank you so much. I really enjoy what you said. Hello, Mr. Christian. Good evening, sir. Thanks for joining us. It's been a while. How is UK?
We thank God, my brother. Hey, bro, Kocha, I've been seeing your handwork. It's written all over the place. You're doing great, bro. You're doing amazing. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, and I'm happy that you came on live today. For a long time, you haven't, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. But everything is okay. Yeah. So, well, first of all, let me just ask you, because there's this woman, Mama, what do you call herself? Mama O something from America. You remember that woman? Mama, is it not Mama G or Mama H-O? Mama H-O?
I know who you are talking about.
Yeah, Mama H-O. I mean, what happened? Is she still, because he was always coming on your program to say that they have a program on solution to how to blah, 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 to unite Nigeria, to make Nigeria prosper. So have you been hearing from her? I just wanted to ask quickly.
Unfortunately, no. I think I personally have not called. This one you remind me, maybe I will even try to message to know how she's faring.
Well, maybe because you have not been coming on live for a very long time. Maybe that is why she hasn't come on this program. But she was always going to other videos, other programs too, advocating one Nigeria, how they can make Nigeria great, blah, 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 blah. And we always tell her that, look, woman, set your priority right. Nigeria is gone and gone for good. So all this whole thing happening, as we are seeing it today, is a manifestation of everything that Nnamdi Kanu have seen from day immemorial, from time immemorial. They are manifesting in such a way that is incredible every single day. And like I've been always telling you, I say it's gonna get worse moving forward. It's just gonna, because yeah, they've reached the peak now. There's no going back. So it's either the people fight back, protect their land, or they will be consumed. That you can be rest assured. And I also told you, I said, look, that yeah, we also seen the fact that I think I told you a couple of months ago when Trump just came in, I said that Trump has his hand full. His table is jammed, with Ukraine, with Russia, with China, with Middle East and this and that. But eventually, eventually he will get to the table of Nigeria. And that when he does, everywhere will shake. And it's shaking now. I've seen a video of you this morning. I think it was done maybe 2 or 3 days ago. I just saw it this morning. A lot is happening, and a lot is going to continue. People don't look. It's as simple as that. This Boko Haram, this not Fulani hijacked Nigerian system, the terrorists in particular. Okay, what they want is simple. They want Islamic Sharia country. Give it to them, and there will be peace everywhere. Give them their country. Let them practice their Islamic Sharia law. Now, if I now leave South, Biafra land, and go to them, whatever I see, well, anything when you see, you take your head, carry on. That's how, because I'm a man of peace. I don't want all this. And that is what Trump stands for the most part. But you can only try your best. If you try your best, it doesn't work, you move on. Okay? That is like what he's doing between Russia and Ukraine. He has told them, you can't continue on this part, but if it doesn't work, he will hands off. So obviously for Nigeria, the simple thing, because I keep saying it, there are no solution to Nigeria problem. Nobody, you can go, there's no angel you bring anywhere. Peter Obi is just a bull crap. Nobody's going to be able to solve Nigerian problem. There's only, in fact, it used to be 2 options, It used to be 2 options, but not anymore. The 2 options, one of them was maybe restructuring, regionalism, blah, blah, blah. But now that is long gone now. So the only option left now is for every region, Biafra, Oduduwa, Arewa, Middle Belt, and whoever, if you be wherever side you want to join, or if you want to have your own, have your own. There are nations that are 2 million, there are 3 million, 1 million. In Europe, they live in peace. What is all this by up and down? So when you have your country, like I'm just telling you, bro, Kocha, that this is the only solution. Outside of this, nothing is going to save Nigeria. If you like, bring 100 people, it's not going to. In fact, it will get worse. So if nations go their separate way, Biafra go, Dudua go, and the rest, everybody, you will form your own constitution, you form your own law of the land, and you guide your border. So anybody that comes in, it's okay because no nation is an island. Oduduwa can come to Biafra, Arewa can come to Biafra. But when they come, we know who they are. We know why they come in. And if they come in, they will abide by the law of Biafra. And when we go to Oduduwa or Arewa, we will also abide by their own law. You understand what I'm saying, bro? So if we're
supposed to be.
Exactly. So if you don't want to abide by the law in Oduduwa land, you get out. You can't come and impose yourself on indigenous people in their own land. It doesn't work. So if we go to Arewa, we will abide by their law. So that is the only solution. Anybody telling you anything other than that is a liar from the pit of hell. It's born here, my dear brother. Well, it's nice to speak with you after all this while.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. We'll continue this conversation. Let me just have some callers back here online. Hello. Hello. Oh my God. Let's have another caller. That the person was just listening to us is a little bit backward. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Your name and where you are connected from.
Good evening. Good evening. It's Chick Severton.
All right. You can off your YouTube there so that there will not be interference.
I've done that.
All right.
You can hear me clearly, right?
Yeah, you have the mic. Talk to us.
All right, thank you so much, Ogamaswell. And it's been a long time. You have not been coming online.
Yeah.
You have not been coming live.
That is
anyway,
right.
I've been a true supporter.
Thank you so much.
A truth. Yeah. First and foremost, those that have spoken, they're on point. They have just
they have said my mind, but I'm going to add more ingredients like Maggi and other things to, just oppose my point. First and foremost, there are some individuals in Nigeria, some people or group of persons, they always say, anybody that wants Nigeria to remain one, or anybody that don't want the program, I don't understand. I don't understand that prayer. Anybody that don't want Nigeria to remain one, it will not be better for the person. I am here, and I am here to tell them that they are the one killing Nigerians, because what is happening in Nigeria today, anyone wishing Nigeria to remain one is an enemy of the people.
Yeah.
We cannot keep pretending.
Yeah.
And Mr. Okocha, I want to beg you for something. I always follow your program all the time. Each time you post, I got a notification, I watch from it. Please stop using the for me, I'm talking from my own side, from my own understanding. Stop using the word the Fulani herdsmen. No.
Okay.
No matter the name, whether Fulani or whether Boko Haram or whether ISWAP or the rest of Lakota or whatever, they have one mission. It is one mission they have. Their aim is how to stabilize Nigeria and create Sharia. If not,
that's right.
Why is it that herdsmen will attack and they only attack Christian communities?
That's
Why is
right.
it that each time there's any problem, it's only the Christian community that will be affected?
That's right.
They have, if you follow Nigeria very well, if you understand Nigeria, you know that the northeast is mainly predominantly Christians. The northwest, hardly will you hear such a thing there. All this type of thing you are hearing. The middle belt, that is the north central and the northeast, they are always on attack. And watch the communities that were attacked. You will realize
most are Christian communities. Yeah, I have the fact that most are Christian communities.
Let nobody start telling or start saying that it is Fulani herdsmen. Let me tell you, I believe that these people came because they don't want to hide under that umbrella that the world will start seeing them as these Islamic terrorists. They hide under that Fulani herdsmen to commit this havoc. There are true Fulanis. There are true Fulanis that are not into this, and there are those that are into it because they have no other option. Their cattle have been taken away from them, so they don't have any means of livelihood. They just join them. But these people, don't be surprised. Some of them come from the what do you call the Asian called what is that?
Sahel countries.
Some of them might have come from that Arab countries. Their purpose is how to Islamize Nigeria. But what is paining me the most is our leaders from the southeast and the south. They refuse to do the needful. They are playing games. They are. Let me tell you, all the politicians you see in Nigeria know that Nigeria cannot be one. That is why if any of them have the opportunity to be in any office, he can even kill his brothers to remain there. Because he knew that one day this nation will disintegrate. The one that he is able to save, he use it for himself and his family. Yes, so they know this, they know it. How to come out and withstand these people is what is paining them or what they are thinking. Let them empower us. We will do the job. We will do the job. Nobody have a monopoly of madness. That
is right. We are in the last minutes of your time.
Okay. It is only Nnamdi Kanu that understands the language these people understand. That is why they want to take him away. We, the Igbos, we have shown Nigeria that we are capable. And whatever they are doing, one day, they will receive it times 2. Because we will rise up against them. Finally, before I go, I want to beg on the Igbo men and women, the ones that have Igbo at heart, let them rally around the governor of Abia State, Oti. He's the only one I can say that he's being voted by the people. He's not the one being imposed on the people. Let us rally around him so that we will have someone who will talk for us. We will have someone who will have us at
all right.
Not all these ones that are being pushed to us.
All right, just in 1 minute. Just in 1 minute, I want you to answer this question. This one you are only saying Igbo. What about the Plateau people that are dying? What about the Benue people that are dying? What about Delta State, Edo State?
Yes, in some of the platform I enter, you know, one thing you know, the video you played, you posted about 42 minutes video you posted about some Igbo elites, you know, going to the United States. I have watched that in some of the bloggers, and I read comments, and each of the comments I read, I tried to go to the person profile to know the type of person he is. Sometimes from the name, you know where the person come from. And I realized that even the Biafra war that was fought, the civil war, do you know that the war was practically fought by the northern Christians? They pushed them to go and do the fighting. So they refused to understand what is going on. They thought it's all about tribal war. No. Nigeria as it is now is not all about tribal war. So my advice to them, sometimes when I go to their life where they are discussing, I tell them, this problem we are facing, most of you people are facing in the middle belt and the south part of the Nigeria, is because you fail to understand that we, the Igbos, are not your problem. We are not your problem. We are even trying to protect you. We are trying to protect you. The main reason why Nigeria is still remaining the way it is for me is because of the south and the north central. That is the Christian-dominated side, because they know that anything that makes us go our way, they will suffer. They will hear me. They will not even have mouth to talk.
It's all right.
We are together like this, and they are witnessing something like this. What of when we go our way? We are the only one making them to even have mouth to talk. So until they wake up, join us to fight these people, or they will be there and perish. That is the simple part about it.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Let's have another camera. Please, you can off your YouTube over there.
Oh, God, sir.
Yeah. Please, you can off your YouTube over there so that we can hear from you very well. Okay.
My name is Chris.
All right, Chris from Anambra. Chris from Anambra. Your voice is just cracked like P2B's voice.
It's my brother. P2B is my brother. For real.
All right. So I did not get it wrong. Thanks for joining us. You have the mic.
P2B is my brother, for real. We are from the same town.
Okay.
Even the village is very close to my village.
All right.
So it's no longer I'm joining it. You know, for long I've not been doing live. So I was surprised to see you on live today.
Thank you so much.
I was so happy. I'm just coming back.
All right.
I just want to share some information, even though I've not really followed you from beginning to know the real discussion.
All right, share with us.
But just some information, because you know, I used to tell you that there is this Fulani Alhaji now. Me and him, we are very close.
Yeah.
Because I find out that everything that man said that time, all of them, is almost have happened. Because that time, even when Boko Haram is only Boko Haram as of about 9 years ago, the man used to tell me.
Can you share with us? I forgot. Can you share with us again what he told you? I'll give you time to do it.
Okay, the man told me, he used to brag. He would tell me that they will take over Nigeria, that they will take over, that they are in army, that they are in this, they are in this, you know, that nothing anybody can do.
Mm-hmm.
That I used to see it as joke that time.
Yeah.
He would tell me that as far as Fulani is concerned, that they will take over Nigeria. That every other people, that they will be like Dubai, all these princes that we used to have in Dubai. That Fulani will be like those princes, other people will be like other Nigerians. will be like foreigners that will be serving them.
Mm-hmm.
Are you getting it?
Okay.
So you'll be saying it that time. I'm not into the social media much. So I used to think that thing is joke, not until all these things start to happen. You know, you'll be saying it that they are the owner, they are the original owner of Nigeria, that there's nothing anybody can do, that they will take over Nigeria. That's, you know, that's not they are like all this Dubai prince. Other people in Nigeria will be serving them. That is after they have taken over, they will now allow other people to stay. Then Nigeria, they will now make Nigeria good, but other people will be serving them. All these things, I used to say them. And he said that they will take over. So now I see all these things happening. So that is why there is something that the man said, I remember, that made me to call you.
Okay.
And I believe that thing is for middle belters. Because that time I used to ask the man, I said, why is it that when you come to the northern Nigeria, almost everything is Fulani, or the whole position, the whole president. You know, he told me that time, he said that Fulani, that they used to plan ahead, that if they want to carry out something now, 50 years, that they will plan it. And that if you kill a Fulani man, that they don't forgive, even if it's 100 years, that they will retaliate. It's from his mouth I hear for the first time the story that jihad, that middle belters is the people that killed one of their sultan or something like that, or one of their leader that time. And he said that they must retaliate. That's that thing that middle belt did to them, that they killed their leader. That I should watch out, that they will, even if it's 100 years, that they will retaliate, that they will still kill them and take over their land. Then he said to me that with time, whenever they are approaching election, because I asked him, I said, why is it that it's only when you look, whenever election is coming, even without being told, the only people that you will see that is qualified in the north will be Fulani. He said that they are doing it on purpose. That they normally kill those that they find out that those people that with time, as you are growing politically, if they find out that that person is growing politically, that they will kill that person whenever election is approaching. That they will kill those that they felt that will be other people, whether from middle belt or from other places. If they find out that those people can be a problem, that they will kill them ahead. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That they will take them away. He did not mention kill, but he said that they will take them away in order to make sure that it's only Fulani, and that it will continue to happen, that I should be watching any time. So why am I sharing this? The middle belters should watch out. After this, even if Tinubu win 2027, from 2027 ahead, anybody that is not in Fulani, that they find out that that person may be a stumbling block, or that can stand to contest against any Fulani, watch out. Something will happen to that person. They will do it ahead of time. I'm saying what the man used to tell me that time, that they will do it ahead of time, that they have people that they train to carry out such a thing. They have people that is well trained to carry out such a thing, that they are in army, they are in anywhere. You know, it's a very elderly man. The man is up to 70 that time, but if you look at him, he's very strong. You will not even know that he's more than 70.
Wow.
He used to drive himself from north to come to our place. They are very good friends. So why I'm sharing this now is that all those things that man told me is almost happened. And watch out now. You find out that if you look at the north now, you find out that it's only Fulani. Even if you want somebody to come out from north for anything politics, you find out that it's only them. So it's not something that happened coincidence. They are doing it strategically. Through school, through education, even in army. If they find out that your rank is coming up and you are not a Fulani, they have a way either through brain clash or one thing will just happen and take away that person. As I'm talking now, if you can look around, you find out, you look around, you find out that almost in the north, if you want to contest election today now, you find out you don't have option than to end up with a Fulani. So Nigeria don't know, because like I told you the other time, my problem in Nigeria case is so complicated. Because even if all of us decide now to become Muslim, that is why I do tell people, this is not about religion. But some Northerners don't understand it. Even if everybody in Nigeria, the whole Northerners now decide to become a Muslim, are you getting it? If all of us decide, okay, you know, the religion, okay, let us change to become Islam so that we can live, they will still kill them. Because it goes beyond religion. It's all about, Fulani is more concerned about their tribe. They see Nigeria as a settling ground and they don't want to miss that opportunity. So some people that are still playing religion, after they have used them to kill other people, hiding under religion, they will still kill them. So Nigeria own is complicated because it's beyond that. That is why I pity some of the Northerners that is joining them under religion to kill Christians. After they have succeeded in killing Christians, they will now separate between Fulani and the Hausas. That is, go and check what is happening to Hausas. If you look at Hausas, use them to see what will be the end of anybody that is still playing religion. Hausas, they are Muslims, but look at, if it's all about religion, why can't you see Hausa man in a top rank in army, in top rank in politics, and they are Muslim, they are the same Islam. So you find out they are just hiding under religion, using other people to deal with other people after they have finished with religion. Then they will now go to tribe.
Oh, wow.
So that is the problem we have in Nigeria. Some people don't want to open their eyes. Some people is still hiding on that tribe. If we don't do something, and come together and throw away our religion and just calculate, like me now, if we want to tell ourselves the truth, apart from maybe religion, an Igbo man can easily mingle with somebody that is from Middle Belt. Are you getting it? Apart from religion, the way of you can find out that you can easily mingle with them, you can easily relate with them. In fact, an average Igbo man or average Yoruba man can easily mingle with Yoruba person because they are progressive in their thinking. Average Yoruba man is progressive in their, they just want something good, even if that person is a Muslim. An average Delta man, an average Bini man. But it's just that these people, they did it on purpose. They now use religion, they use politics, you know, but the main anchor and people that is, I'm not saying it because I hate them. Like I told you, I have some Fulanis that are my friend. But Fulani, they are focused on what they are doing. After everything, they are not playing politics with also. They see Nigeria as the last opportunity to have.
All right.
To settle down.
All right.
So I want to use this opportunity to talk to every other tribe in Nigeria. It's high time that we come together. Don't think that when something is happening to people in the Middle Belt, to think, well, it's Middle Belt. What's my concern? They are not from my tribe. After they have finished with Middle Belt, it will still reach everybody. And by that time, you will not have any other people to even put hands together because they divide us. They are taking people out gradually. Every day, 100 people is dying. Calculate it in a year. So that is just this thing, my brother. God bless you.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Chris.
Yeah, God bless you.
All right. Mr. Christian, you listened to what he said, right? Yeah. You can unmute yourself, Mr. Christian. I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I've done that for you.
Yeah, so Bro Kocha, the question after him saying all these good things, all this analysis, the question should be, what is the solution? Because I hear him saying we should come together, come together. It's never going to work. These are just like prescribing irrelevance. Nigeria, they will never come together because they are not one. The solution is everybody go their way. Disintegration, separation, call it whatever. Everybody go. Like I said, Biafra go. But he is saying, because maybe he's P2B person like this, I don't know, whatever, because they believe that if they come together, unite, then they will have P2B or have somebody. It's booked. When before Buhari came, people say the same. Buhari destroyed, finish. They went to the book of people say he's going to be Jagababla. Even if you bring P2B, these are no solution. The lasting solution is Yoruba, Oduduwa, go sort yourself however I suit you. Biafra, go sort yourself. Bini, if you go sort, if you want to, whatever. Arewa, that is it. But this one say, make we no call and Fulani. Fulani, let me tell you, the leaders of Fulanis, they are the champions of the destruction. The Sultan of Sokoto, you saw what happened recently when Sultan of Sokoto, according to Mayagu, he said Sultan of Sokoto, he said that social media is a terrorism. He called, but do you know why? Do you know why he's saying that? What is the level of pain and frustration? These guys are frustrated that their dark deed, all their evil deed that were hidden, social media has given light to expose their darkness. That is why he's so frustrated. One single thing that happens, blow up everywhere, the whole world. They see in a jiffy, he has spread all over the world. If it was the dark ages, before you know, they would have taken over Nigeria much longer, and nobody will know. Because but social media has come to expose everything, and that is why the Sultan is so frustrated. You can feel the level of frustration because every day people are seeing what there are people, and these are the people. He's one of the #1 championing Islamization. But like this brother said, they are using Islam to push their own agenda because that's how they use Islam against Hausas. They use the same thing against Yorubas and Kwara. You know, so it's in a way, it's a lesson for the Yoruba Muslims that if you are supporting them because you be Muslim, by the time they succeeded, they will subjugate you. You go be their slave. Thank you so much, bro.
All right, Mr. Christian, thank you very much. All right, let's turn to the mind of our political class because I do speak with a lot of them. A lot of them recently, before I don't have many friends who are politicians, but recently some persons will call me, will talk, I don't know them before, introduction, blah, blah, blah. But I discovered most of them are telling me, oh, coach, I do see your videos, you see, all these things you people are talking is true. Then I will tell you, okay, if it is true, with your class, why can't you always speak up? You say, no, for political reason. Do you understand? Okay, yeah. You know what is going on as a House of Rep member. You know what is going on, but you can't come out to speak. You say, for political reasons. So these people are playing politics to the detriment of their people.
Because they are benefiting. They care about themselves.
Yeah. And that is why I am telling every Nigerian, everybody that find themselves in this geographical area called Nigeria, let me tell you, that your politicians, as low as they are, including some commissioners, all their target is abroad. And I will tell you the reason why. They build houses in abroad, they buy, their children, they send them abroad. Their medical doctors are in abroad. Their main bank account is in abroad. Their miscellaneous account that they can use to do runs, carry guests is just in Nigeria. Everything they have is domiciled in abroad. I want to let you know something. If they ever believe that this nation is going to prosper, why would they put everything they have in another basket? Okay. And that is where the knowledge of the wisdom of Solomon came, where he told us that those who cast their eggs in different baskets, they do so because they don't know the one that is going to break. Exactly. These people knows that the Nigeria as an entity is going to break.
I believe that.
How many people do you see a British politician who is coming here sending their children over to Nigeria? Somebody in hellfire can never go to heaven. Somebody in heaven cannot go to hellfire. Is someone in hellfire that will even pray to go to heaven? So this is to tell you that these people already know that this is not going to work. They know. Yeah, Okocha, all these things you people are saying is true. It's true. Okay, why can't you say it? Okay, don't forget about my platform. Go to national television because you're an honorable member in the House of Rep without honor. Now go to Arise News or go to Channel Television. No, for political reason. No, 2027 is coming. You don't know what to say now. You just imagine the mind of people. There is no politician who will be able to trigger revolution. All of them it's all about money.
Yeah.
Now, let's take a listen to this.
It is totally wrong for anybody, any human being, to say there is tribal intolerance as long as this matter is concerned. The Fulanis and the Tea people that are talking about have lived together for years. Is it correct at this moment for a herdsman to enter our farms, violate our women, violate our daughters, destroy our yam that is our only source of livelihood, and then when you shout, you are killed, your pregnant women are ripped open, and then somebody says it's tribal intolerance? I don't understand. I don't get it. And then when the governor and all the stakeholders, the political class, the traditional rulers, everybody in Benue State come together and say the solution to this problem is a bill, is ranching, then somebody says it is wrong. I don't get it. There is sympathy on the side of the herdsmen. We have said there is land for you in Benue, but not for open grazing. Come and take land, pay for it, ranch your cows. We are not saying we don't want you in Benue State. We are not saying don't come to Benue. We are saying come to Benue and take this land, pay for it. I have not seen a Yoruba man going to Kanu to take land for cocoa free of charge. I have not seen. I have not seen a chief man going to Plateau or even Kwara to take land to farm his yams for free. These are businesses, for crying out loud.
Now, there is something I want to draw people's attention to. You see, this man is one of the House of Rep member in one of the Benue's constituency, okay, in a former chamber. Now, he is saying something that he came out to say that my people are dying. The Fulani is killing my people. The Fulani terrorists are killing my people, and people are saying it is the name of something, something, something. Now, they are doing the bill to stop these people from open grazing, and some people who are sponsoring the terrorists in House of Rep are telling him that he's tribal intolerance. And this is the same thing they used to tell some of us. Oh, you talk about tribe. Let me tell you, nobody is talking about tribe. We talk reality out of issues.
Yeah.
If they tell me in my lifetime that our mothers in my village, I'm not talking about people's own now, I'm talking about my village, that people will go to farm and never come back, that food and terrorists will kidnap them, I will not believe. You understand? So all these things happening is something that we already know that will come to this extent. And I am telling people now, time will come, people will beg for the disintegration of Nigeria, and that time it will be too late. I mean, time will come, people are going to beg, they are going to beg, oh, then how do we disintegrate? How do we do this? Because this thing is coming, everybody is watching it, people are not paying attention, people are not even talking. Most politicians, if you talk to them, they say, no, for political reasons, I don't want to talk. This is a very shameful thing, and I think it is something that everybody must rise against. This is not acceptable at all. It's not acceptable. All right. From this moment, we'll also turn back to be receiving calls from WhatsApp. So if you have been calling from WhatsApp before, it is time to call now. Let us go back to WhatsApp. Hello.
Please hear the exact support.
Hello. Let us. Yeah. Good evening, ma'am. Yeah, good evening, ma. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, Mr. Okocha, thank you so much. Glad to have you back in the...
Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma.
Yes, it's always good to hear your voice, but we watch all your video clips because you make a lot of sense. Thank you for being this voice for security alert.
Thank
That
you
is
so
what
much.
I call your program. Security Alert. Whoever that have here, let them hear. Because we've been fooled for a long time. And anybody that is in Nigeria now, that's contraction, that is still feeling fooled or wants to remain sink their head in a sand like ostrich. It is what it is. I keep telling them that when Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed, I now believe that when, you know how these our leaders, they come with this blackmail, these lies. I think adults have been lying for a long time that they have continued to cause destruction and have continued to destroy the planet. I still hold adults responsible. Look at the normal people in that contraction. Look at the level. I mean, it's annoying and nauseating to see people, whether they speak smooth English or they use the wisdom of the sage, as they tell us they are wise people. And they see all these things going on, and they are still sticking their head in the sand, pretending. They keep lying against God. God said he has given the earth to the sons of men. He didn't give it to deviants. He didn't give it to criminals because he had nothing. By his standard, criminals don't even exist. But the people that call themselves reasonable, responsible people that hand over planet Earth to criminals are the ones. No wonder when it happens, they begin to tell how God destroyed the earth. No, you destroyed the earth because you looked away when evil is going on. Because this is what is happening. It's like on planet Earth, in a where normal human beings live. That 23rd, I keep going back to that. 23rd, 24th, 25th. 26th, there was a massacre, and the whole governor on the 27th went with the president to have a party. If that is not abomination, I don't know what class you put abomination. And let me say this straight because I'm not going to stay long. There is another politician that I think it was he said one marvels at the never-ending cycle, which sees southern politicians play into the hands of their northern counterparts. Now I'm beginning to see that they play into the hands of these jihadists or land grabbers. These people that have made up their mind to eliminate the indigenous people to take over the land, because I don't see what else. If this is not what it is, why would you systematically continue to go to villages, clean up the place, take over, change the name of the place?
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Human being. People are still working, adults, elders, politicians, so-called pastors, imams, people that say they are representing God, they are there watching, and they seal their mouths. And he said that they think they are, he said they look at them, and they look at them as they play fools before them. I bring it to them again, and I say it to them. You see, refusal to see these issues, moral issues, that you go to, because these people cannot speak for themselves. You think you are going to get away with it. All these politicians, I tell them they can never. I still continue to say it over and over again. God judged Sodom and Gomorrah. So must he judge all of them, whether they are politically correct, or whether they stick their head in the sand and pretend nothing is going on, or whether they keep Mazin Nnamdi Kanu in the dungeon for 100 years pretending, especially the Southeast leaders. Let them continue to stick their head in the sand. Everybody knows what is going on, irrespective of the fact that they think that, you know, the thing that the coven is where their covens are blown open. There is nothing secret anymore. Nothing is hidden anymore. Every BLOOD they shed is on the open. So they should stop pretending and thinking that all their evil and atrocities and cover-ups, even as they are not talking it, they zipped the mouth of Arise. They zipped the mouth of what is the other one? All the main media. NTA has gone in oblivion. You can't hear AITA anymore. The other, where's the other one? Is it Concord or Concurrence? All of them, they are all dead. As I speak to them, every atrocity of Nigeria is across the world. It's no more hidden. So they should stop pretending. If they want to come clean, let them come, but it's over with them. They're not going to, we are tired of dying, and we said no more. And with time, they will see that we mean every word of it. That is, cannot be, you cannot. You won't buy us anymore and get away with it. I rest it there. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Madam Origin. We really appreciate it. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, before we turn to our brothers on the screen, let's still have this corner. Hello.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Thanks for joining us, sir.
Yeah, thanks for picking my call. I've been trying to get in touch with you for a while. You see, I'm calling all the way from France, and I need to pass an information that is so vital.
You're welcome.
This your media. Are you hearing me? I'm a Yoruba man, but I just want to give an information. You see, I'm working with a security setting. But
Okay.
I have this, my friend. He's a Senegalese guy.
Okay.
When we are having discussion, is a Fulani from Senegal.
Okay.
Are you hearing me?
Okay.
This guy told me, my brother, we don't have time anymore. That is, we just need to have more media that will be sensitizing our people on this issue. We need to have more media on the ground that will be sensitizing our people about this issue. These people, even they have, I'm telling you, they have group, they have everything. They are even going into contribution. They believe Nigeria is the only place being made for them by their ancestors. As either we like it or not, they have made up their mind that they are going to take that country. This thing I'm telling you is not today's discussion. Are you hearing me? We have been talking about this thing for the past few weeks when we are having a group, this thing, because we work together in the same office. Are you hearing me? And we have a lot of Senegalese in France. You should know about that.
Yeah.
They do talk about this thing. That is their mission. We don't have anything again. All these Yoruba go say na Igbo. We need to forget about it now. All we need to do is to look for a solution. Let our people, either small or big, any type of thing that they can hold their hands on, that they know that they can be able to control, let them go and be training their children, their people about this thing. That is what we need now. If not, we don't have any time, my brother. So I just want to use this medium to pass the information. This is what they are planning to do, and they are contributing towards it. For the past 10 years, they've been contributing stipends, little amount of money and sending it home. Are you hearing me?
Okay.
Little amount of money and sending it home. They have group, different group. This is what they are up. This is their plan, and they've been planning this thing for a very long time.
All right, sir. I want to
pass this information.
All right, I want to ask you this question. The money they are contributing, is it the money to fund people to go to Nigeria or to buy arms? What are they really contributing for?
Thank you, my brother. Everything together.
Okay.
That is their mission. Everything together. That is their mission.
Okay.
Because they have been on this program for a while, and it doesn't start today.
Okay.
So I just want to use your medium to pass this information to our people again. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate about that.
I will get back to you after the program.
Okay.
We have a lot to discuss, please.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. Thanks for talking with us. Okay. Let's turn to people who are on the screen. That is Mr. Nicholas H. Is it H? I don't really know. Thanks for joining us. Can you tell us your name and where you are joining us from? I don't know whether he can hear us. So anyway, I just mute him. Let's turn to our brothers who are still calling from WhatsApp. If you're just joining us now, you're welcome. You can, before the program ends, you can join us on the screen, or you can call us to let us know what you think about this. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, good evening, madam. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, good evening. To be honest, I think it's your previous program that I saw and I got your number.
I think so. I think so.
Yeah. So are you on air at the moment?
Yes, I'm on air now.
So are you still discussing, because I think you're focusing on the Fulani invasion in Nigeria. Is that what you're still discussing?
Yes, and I think you're on the current video, not the previous one.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you can talk with us. You have the mic.
That's fine. I really appreciate the fact that you are coming out to speak, because people me have been so worried all the time. When I speak to Nigerians, I keep asking them the question, why are you people not bothered about what is going on? I used to ask them, I said, why are you people not bothered? You people are not bothered about what is going to befall you people very soon.
Okay.
I said, it's like a man, a fire is moving towards your house, but you are not bothered. Would you wait until the fire don't reach your house before you wake up?
Absolutely.
So I don't understand the way our people are so laid back. When even the time Nnamdi Kanu was posing what is happening, was speaking out. Nnamdi Kanu was very, very vocal. But a lot of people did not listen. Even some of the people from I'm from Delta State, but I have friends. I lived in Edo State as well. Most of my friends then, they were big Igbo and Biafra. People were not listening. And they've forgotten that the agenda of the Fulani, that if the Fulani succeed, everybody in Nigeria, whether Biafra, whether Edo, whether everybody's going to be a victim. Like I heard one of the speakers was saying that the Fulani, they see themselves as superior to every other person. They have not even taken over Nigeria. You can see the way that they are being treated like first-class citizens already. Fulani man will commit an offense and get away with it. Any other person commit that same offense, you will go to jail. So can you now imagine when they now take over Nigeria, everybody will be their slave. That they will not see them superior, whether you are Muslim or you are any other religion, or everybody will be their slave. They will be the first class citizens in Nigeria. So anybody thinking that is like the other man said, that it's not a religious thing, it's about supremacy. They see themselves as being supreme to other. These Arab are always like they always have seen themselves as superior. And the Fulani are like black Arabs. Somebody has explained this whole thing that the Arab, if you see even the white Arabs, they see themselves superior to other people. That's why you see even the religion of Islam, you have to pray in their own language. You have to do everything. They see themselves as superior. And these Fulani are descendants of black Arabs. So they too, they want to establish this supremacy over other black people as well. So it's a very, very dangerous situation. Like you say, the politicians are there for their own pockets. They are not there for you, or they are not there for the people. So long as they can stay in power. Look at Fubara. He's already negotiating with Tinubu so he can come back to power. He doesn't care to sell out the entire state. So long as he has his own share. That's unfortunately, that is the situation that Nigeria is. And the people are not willing to rise up. When I speak to people in Nigeria, I don't even see them concerned. They are just like, what do you want us to do?
Because poverty is a very dangerous something. Poverty is a very dangerous thing. Poverty will make you not to think. Poverty will make you not to reason. Yeah.
But even the ones that have sense, I don't think, because some of the people I talk to are not poor people. I think it's just this selfish and lack of empathy that
those people you talk to that has money. What is the source of their money?
Some of them, you know that. Let's be honest. There are still a few percentage of people in Nigeria that are doing well. Did you watch the marriage that took place over the weekend? Did you see the marriage in Lagos? Did you see people spraying bundles of dollars? Did you see Obi Kubana's 50th birthday in Nigeria?
How do they get the money?
But nobody really cares in Nigeria.
If you have oil well in Nigeria, most of people that have oil well are tips. How do they get the oil well?
I think that asking that question is no longer viable in Nigeria.
Anyway,
nobody asks. Even the pastors, even the mega pastors in Nigeria, how do they make their money? I don't think anybody cares. The percentage, the corruption in Nigeria is like 99% of Nigeria.
Yeah.
As nobody gets their money genuinely. Let me be honest with you. I don't think, because if you go to the bank, you have to bribe. If you go anywhere, people, I don't think any of them make their money genuinely in Nigeria. Let me just be honest with you.
But I make my own genuine deal. I make my own genuine deal.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to say a large percentage.
All right.
I'm not going to generalize.
All right.
Because it will not be fair to a few, but the percentage is few.
Yes, I concur.
The people who make genuine money in Nigeria are very few. For example, if you exploit someone to get money, or one way or the other, it's not. You cannot say you earn that money genuinely. You know, if you have to cheat to get money, sometimes even your own family members, you ask them to do something for you, they are going to exploit you. They are going to inflate the price in order to get money from you. You before you want somebody does anything for you, they will want you to give them money first before they can do it for you. All those are not genuine, and that is very, very common in Nigeria. It's very, very common. So the way people make money in Nigeria is very few people that make really legitimate money.
Yeah.
And they don't care.
Understood, my sister. I really understand what you're saying.
Let me conclude with this. I really hope that I don't see Nigerians waking up. I don't see it. By now, you will expect that every state should begin to galvanize. They should begin to set up their own security network. But that's not happening. That is not happening. The citizens are just they just start looking and waiting for them until the day they are going to be attacked. They are not doing. When Nnamdi Kanu was talking, people were not listening. Even up till now, people like you are talking. How many people are listening? Go to social media and see what Nigerians are doing on social media. Then you will begin to wonder, are these people serious? Me, I was even telling one of my friends, I said, I don't think I will even bother. I said, the people who are in Nigeria are not even bothered. They are not borders.
My sister, Sister Deborah, what you are going to understand is that Nigeria has a lot of population. People who bordered are also there. But you see, majority of them, there is, in psychology, they say there is what they call the Abraham Maslow hierarchy of needs. Someone that don't even have where the next meal is going to come from. It is very difficult for him to even think about his life. For him, he's ready to die. He don't even value his life. So these people have made Nigeria to be like a place where people will only source for their daily bread before they even talk about security. Security is not first. Where are they going to stay? House rents are so expensive. You can't build, you can't rent, you can't eat. So poverty is a weapon against our people. So that is part of the problem. So that is why we continue to sensitize them to talk. You don't have to give up.
Do you not have to stay alive to eat? I still don't understand. Because if you look at the Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs, security is one of the top ones.
Yeah, number 4. Yeah.
So I don't understand if your life is being threatened, if your own life is being threatened. In my own opinion, I think that should be at the top priority, because if you are not alive, you won't be able to eat.
All right, I think I got answer for you. IBB wrote in his book in page 366. Okay, he said that Nigerians are badly educated. That the bad education in Nigeria is the reason why Nigeria behave the way they behave. That they don't ask questions about anything. Anything you give them, they take. Anywhere you push them, they go. And the major 3 agents who are influencing them badly are the media, the influencers, and the politicians.
The pastors.
He did not even call pastor. I'm quoting IBB's book.
But I'm just being honest with you. The pastors too make Nigerians very, very gullible.
Yeah.
That is right. Thank you, my sister.
They do.
Well,
thank you so much. I really appreciate you're doing a good job, and I really appreciate what you're doing. I think the more voices we have out there speaking out, that's why they want to ban the internet, because they know that that's the only place that people have freedom to express themselves. If you go to Channel TV now, they won't even give you opportunity to speak. They're going to gag you. So the social media is the only place where people can freely express themselves and be able to be heard. So that's the more reason why you see the Sultan coming out to say social media is a terrorist organization. And I can tell you one thing for free. Before the Sultan is saying that, they're already having a private conversation on how they will...
No, the bill has passed the second reading. The bill has even passed the second reading. We are monitoring it. We are aware of that.
And they will get away with it. As the way Nigerians are laid back.
They are dumb. They are dumb. I will tell you why I say that bill is a dumb bill. In this generation, you can't stop social media. Nigerians can even start using VPN. They can even you can't stop social. No country can stop social media. Absolutely. Even in war-ravaged countries where there is no internet, people still look for a means to access internet and remove their location from that country. Even when Meta, Facebook have not monetized Nigeria, many Nigerians monetize their Facebook. So gone are those days where you can even come and do all those things in Nigeria.
Yeah,
Thank you, my sister.
With you that it's going to be a bit difficult, because it's not something that is absolutely within their own
jurisdiction, if I may say so. It's never in their jurisdiction to do that.
It's going to be difficult for them. I can assure you, if it is something that is going to be easy for them to do, they would have done it a long time ago.
That is
they
right.
Would have done it a long time ago.
That is
I
right.
hope Nigerians will wake up before it's going to be too late, because in my own opinion, I'm beginning to feel that it's gradually getting too late. But I really hope that many states will begin to form their own, security I think that should be what everybody should push it. That's what every state should push it
is too much, my sister. On my next video, though we have exhausted your time, on my next video, I'll be talking about that. And this is community to community. People in Abro call your community, I'm your vigilante. So if you are talking about state, we will still make the same mistake. This is village to village, community to community. 2-3 communities can come together, form a very formidable vigilante, and so on and so forth. All right. Mr. Christian, you wanted to say something, sir?
Well, yeah, I just wanted to start with even the IBB himself, where when he said that Nigerians are miseducated, sort of. Okay, him that is now miseducated, what did he do with his own right or correct education, whatever he will call it? He came in. He's one of the people that created the problem. He did nothing. The economy to an extent was good, just like the rest of them. But all he tried to do was he took Nigeria to this Islamic whatever. Those were his priorities, and he also kind of glamorized. He glamorized criminality, corruption, 419, drug trafficking, all of it. The Tinubus, they all benefited. They followed that path. Tinubu was a drug dealer himself. So Nigeria, when I look at the people, it comes down to that thing which Nnamdi Kanu says. And I've always believed, even from my secondary school days, I knew there was something fundamentally wrong with the black man's brain. And all his problem from the inception stems from the brain. The way you think, the problems, the solutions, the everything is right there in the brain. It's unfortunate. Dele Farotimi, I saw him either today or yesterday saying that he was saying that Nnamdi Kanu, that everything Nnamdi Kanu says is happening, but that he disagrees with his methodology. He disagrees with the blah, 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 blah. Okay, so then what is your own methodology? This is a guy who came out about 2 years ago, thereabout. He said, he confessed that Nigeria is unworkable, that even if you bring God or Jesus Christ or whatever, there's a way he phrased it, to rule over Nigeria, that's not going to work. But guess what? After a few periods he said it, he joined Peter Obi, because I tell you, that selfishness, that personal me syndrome is a problem for everybody in that contraction. Because some of them, including some of our Igbo people, there's some of them in America, professors, their end game is that when Peter become some, like Dele Farotimi, maybe he become, because he's a son or barrister, whatever, he become maybe Chief Justice of the Federation. It's all about what you can benefit. Nobody bothers about the generality of the people. The suffering, how do you change the country that can measure up with civilized nations? How can you make the country to grow? Nnamdi Kanu saw this thing from day one. It's not viable. It can never work. Except, trust me, if Nigeria, I saw another evil human being saying, I don't know if he's a pastor or whatever, that if you disintegrate Nigeria, that there will still be war, there will still be fighting, that even the Igbo people, they will still fighting among themselves. Okay, listen, there's no nation, there's no entity that doesn't have internal strife, one way or the other. But the bottom line is that you deal with it in the best way possible, because of the commonality, because of the reasoning pattern, like Biafrans, for example, we have to deal our situation in the best way we know, the way we know best. But the Nigerian factor is preventing people from doing the right thing, because you can't even hold Uzodinma responsible because of Nigerian factor. He will get the Nigerian military to come and crush you, and nobody will be held to account. Well, if we have Biafra, the likes of the Hope Uzodinma, they will not be there in the first place. The Soludos, all these criminal impostors that the Fulani hijacked Nigerian system imposed on Igbo will not be there. Same goes for Yoruba. I think that if you have Oduduwa today, that Tinubu will be president of Yoruba. Never, never, never. Anybody who doesn't know that, if you have Oduduwa, Tinubu will not be the president. If you have Arewa, you think that they will want to sit up and do. Why you have this type of faulty, incapable people? It's because of Nigerian factor. Because it's all about chop and chop. Tinubu is there lining his pocket with his crony, the Yoruba, the Lagos boys. They don't care. If he's allowed, he will do his 4 year, whatever, wash his hand and go away. And Oh, my brother. No. Anybody who doesn't know, it's just crazy, my brother. You know, I don't know. Maybe next time, if you'll be coming on, I will try and come in because I'm running late now, bro. Coach, thank you so much. I cannot thank you.
All right, my
Yeah,
brother.
want to keep on keeping on because posterity, you know, is for our generation unborn. These people, not that they are coming, they are there already. These people are need from side. They're there, but people are still sleeping. But they wake up and see that prophesied word of Nnamdi Kanu. They've surrendered all over the place. So it's going to happen very soon. God bless you, bro, Kocha.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Have a wonderful day. Be safe. All right. Hello. Yeah, good evening. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, Mr. Opacha, good afternoon from here. This is Prince Ike calling from United States of America.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you so much. I see the discussion you guys are having, which is a very vital discussion. And first and foremost, let me appreciate you for your efforts and the good work you are doing.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
For the humanity. I was looking at some of the issues that are being raised over there. Number one, who are the sponsors of Nigerian Islamization? Who are the sponsors of Nigerian Islamization? The truth be said, just like it is spoken, like there are some people that were being investigated or arrested in Dubai. And even in your broadcast, a number of them has been brought out to the public. Yet people are still asking. Who are the sponsors when you even know them? It's point back to the fact that a lot of people are not being sincere to themselves, or simply because they are not bold enough to confront the issues. They are not bold enough to confront the issues. And when they see the people that are bold enough to talk about the issues and the solution, like Nnamdi Kanu, and they will say, oh, he doesn't know how to talk, like Delebaro to me was saying. Now, to the issue of Delebaro to me, he agreed that Nnamdi Kanu, everything Nnamdi Kanu was saying was true. Then why don't you agree with him? I would say, from my own point of view, that even Commodore Olawumi became bold enough to speak up because he saw the courage of Nnamdi Kanu, because Nnamdi Kanu has been talking about these issues. And most of them that spoke up was because they knew, they saw that this guy has courage to speak up, to say the truth to power. That was the reason why some of them were coming up. If you ask me, I don't think it is only Commodore Olawumi, that knew the truth of what is going on. A lot of people knew, but they kept silent. They are not bold enough to talk about it. So when I hear some people saying, oh, he doesn't like the method Nnamdi Kanu is using, which method is Nnamdi Kanu using? Nnamdi Kanu called a spade, that the pastors are compromised, that the Igbo politicians, Yoruba politicians are compromised. They sit back, they see their nation, their people being killed. Nobody is talking about it. Okay? So, all this points to the fact that a lot of people are not being sincere. And until we begin to tell ourselves the truth, that place called Nigeria can never, and like I have said, the only solution is disintegration. And I want to also say, by now, everybody should channel their efforts to the release of Nnamdi Kanu. He committed no crime. The whole world has seen it. If Delebaro TV have identified that Nnamdi Kanu said the same thing, why is he not talking about the release of Nnamdi Kanu? Is it because he is not a Yoruba man? Maybe Olawumi, who who his name sounds Yoruba should be elevated as having come to save Nigerians. You know.
No, I think it is just he's just expressing his own opinion. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I believe you is not expressing his opinion, and I want to say expressing this opinion is one of the problems in the sense that when you want to express your opinion, you say it in the right way. So I praise him, and I believe him as one of the people that are being sincere, but sometimes most of them that are in that place are also probably because of their political affiliation, they can never tell you the truth the way it should be. So that is one point on that. But I still want to talk about something because I heard somebody telling you or talking about a meeting had in Senegal. He said they were contributing money to Fulanize Nigeria, a Yoruba man for that matter. I want to say from my own point of view, Nigeria was Fulanized in 1967. That is when Fulani took over Nigeria. The only thing that is happening now is because Fulani want to take over Biafra land, which they can never, even in the 1 million years, they will never take over Biafra land.
Only when the people rise to the occasion of defending their land. Only when the people rise to the occasion of defending their land. It's not what we say with ordinary mouth.
I agree with you. That is the reason why. Because for the first time, the Yoruba people are beginning to see how Igbos react. Igbos believe in sensitizing their people. But I will tell you the truth, like I said, Fulani took over Nigeria in 1967. That war that was fought against the Biafrans was when they took over Nigeria. That is the reason why, even in Yoruba land, most of them, just the same way they are trying to use our politicians to take over the Biafra land. And the reaction is what is being seen all over the world. So that is another point. The Yoruba people have a lot to do, especially the Yoruba young people. These things are what they do not know, because how did they take over Nigeria? They brought in tribalism, Fulani use religion and whatever, colonize some of them and say, let's fight against these people. Let's fight against the Igbos. Let's do this. That is what they did. At the same time, if you look at the corridor of power, who are the people that are within the corridor of power? The Yoruba and the Fulanis. That is another example to tell you that they took over Nigeria since 1967. Now, the only place that is difficult they have been trying to take over is the Biafra land. And like I said, they will never take it over. So most Yoruba people should try to detribalize themselves by understanding that the Igbo man is not their problem. The Calabar man is not their problem. These are some of the challenges they have.
It's all right. You have exhausted your time. You can summarize it, and
okay.
Yeah, get your point.
Yeah, I will summarize now. I will summarize by saying, Mr. Potter, that those that are sponsoring Islamization in Nigeria include those that are talking about election. Instead of talking about disintegration of Nigeria, whether they are Obi people or whoever, all of them, they are indirectly, one way or the other, contributing to the Islamization of Nigeria. Because where has it happened in the world that you will take terrorists and put them in the army? How do you salvage that? You can never clean that up. That should be a very red flag for these people to understand that Nigeria has been taken over. If you take terrorists and you add them in the army, what remains again? And you see people that say that they are intellectuals. That they are intellectuals. The army you are talking about are the people that are supposed to defend the nation. And the army has been taken over. What else remains? And they keep on talking about, oh, election. Let's do this, let's do that. So, do you really think that these people are really intellectuals?
Anyway, you know, this intellectual and education people used to talk is diverse, okay? Because sometimes you are just the product of the curriculum that made you, the curriculum of the school you undergo. It has nothing to do with wisdom. It has nothing to do with other things of life. So that is it. Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you so much, my brother.
All right.
But you don't know what tomorrow brings. This crazy world, people don't need like life every day. You read about it in the news, but you don't believe it. You wouldn't know about it. And then man in the lamp like gold comes on your door. Cause first is meeting, I swear I'm
All right, thank you everyone that have joined from the beginning of this program. I think we can call it a day. We are stopping the program now. Do well to join us tomorrow again. And also follow our subsequent videos, even as at the time of talking with you right now, that a new terrorist group called Mahuda, okay? Abi Mamuda, okay. It's called Mamuda. So they have even killed 3 policemen in Kwara State. Just as I'm talking to you now, you can see the rate of insecurity, and even people you think that might be able to save you, their life is also in danger. It is well. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everyone who have taken their time to join us in today's program. See you on my next program. Thank you.